A young mother vanishes without a trace. No warning, no goodbye. One moment, she was at a gathering, laughing, alive. By morning, she was gone. No one knows where or why. But the clues, they paint a chilling picture. From a suspicious last sighting captured on camera to a shocking clue uncovered by her sister, this case is filled with twists, secrets, and questions no one can answer. Was it foul play, or something even darker lurking beneath the surface? In this video, we unravel the final hours before Sara Ebersole disappeared, expose the conflicting stories, and reveal new evidence that could break the case wide open. Stay with us, because the truth is more disturbing than anyone imagined. Sara Gale Vann, born on September 18, 1996, was more than a headline. She was a devoted mother, a beloved sister, and a fighter. But beneath her vibrant spirit, Sara carried invisible scars. From a young age, she was stalked, controlled, and eventually trapped. In 2014, 18-year-old Sara married Thomas Allen Ebersole. Their fresh start in Dunedin, Florida, was short-lived, and by November 2015, they divorced. Though the marriage ended, Sara never legally changed her name back. Ebersole remained, a lingering reminder of a past she had already left behind. Years earlier, when Sara was around 16, she met Joseph Merlin Mayton. At first, he seemed harmless, but over time, he became fixated on her and other girls, often lurking near the local high school. What began as a casual presence soon turned into something much darker. Years later, after moving to Reddick, Florida, Sara tried to start fresh. But Joseph reappeared through MySpace, sending an innocent message that quickly escalated into something far more sinister. Within 3 months, he isolated Sara from everyone she loved, asserting total control over her life. Joseph's violent past wasn't a secret. Multiple women had filed restraining orders against him for stalking, coercion, and abuse. But Sara became his next target. When she became pregnant, the violence intensified. At 6 months pregnant, an argument over something as simple as humming turned violent. Joseph slammed her against the wall, an act of rage that left Sara with no choice but to seek legal protection. But even after being granted a restraining order, the torment didn't stop. Joseph's psychological torment escalated. He hacked her social media, tracked her every move, and sent chilling messages describing her whereabouts. Sara worked as an exotic dancer to provide for her child, but Joseph controlled her finances, keeping her trapped. He even forced her into a hostage-like situation in a hotel, using their daughter as leverage to maintain power over her. Sara fought to protect her daughter, initially refusing Joseph unsupervised visits. But after the court granted him access, Joseph manipulated situations to gain more control. He coerced Sara into signing custody papers, and when she refused to have another child, he withheld their daughter to further manipulate her. Sara's final words to loved ones were chilling. "The happier you keep Joseph, the less violent he will be." A haunting reminder of the control he held over her life. March 2nd, 2023 started like any other day, but ended in mystery. The evening unfolded like a normal night, but by the end, Sara Ebersole would vanish, leaving behind more questions than answers. Sara's last known sighting was at a Circle K gas station in Marion County. Surveillance footage shows Sara inside the store at 10 p.m., smiling, seemingly in good spirits. At 10:11 p.m., Sara sent her final text to her sister. "I'm getting into a random truck with some cowboys. Hope they take me on a ride." Sara left in a black Chevy Silverado, driven by Leonard Anderson and his friend James Michael Robinson, also known as Bubba. They took her to a duplex at 18080 North Highway 441 in Reddick, Florida. At 11:08 p.m., photos from that night show Sara smiling and playing near a tree. Nothing out of the ordinary, yet. An hour later, More photos, shared by Shala, show Sara inside the house, appearing relaxed. But then, something changed. Sometime after midnight, Robinson sent a text to Tyrone Mormon, a man who had previously shown interest in Sara. Around 4 a.m., Mormon arrived and left with Sara. What happened next? No one knows for sure. Tyrone Mormon initially denied being in town when Sara disappeared, but investigators found evidence to the contrary. In December 2023, Mormon was arrested for lying to law enforcement but was released the next day. No further charges have been filed. Sara's family, especially her sister Michelle, is skeptical of Mormon's story. The search for Sara continues, but the questions remain. What happened after she left that house? Was she taken willingly, or did something darker happen? Do you think Mormon's story holds up? Leave your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss. The clock is ticking, and the mystery deepens. As the investigation continues, the last known moments of Sara Ebersole only raise more questions. If you have any information, contact authorities. The search for answers is far from over. Think you know what happened to Sara? Drop your theories below and let's unravel this mystery together. When Sara didn't return home, concern quickly escalated. Her roommate reported her missing on March the 5th, 2023, prompting the Marion County Sheriff's Office to launch an investigation. Authorities conducted searches, interviewed acquaintances, and analyzed surveillance footage, but concrete leads remained elusive. Investigators questioned everyone present at the duplex that night. James Schaller provided images from his iCloud account without hesitation. The videos and photos appeared personal, indicating Sara's familiarity with all three individuals. However, beyond these images, no one could confirm Sara's whereabouts after midnight. Her house was a puzzle, each piece telling a different story. The shoes Sara wore the night she disappeared were inside, but her cigarettes and lighter were left outside on the porch. No struggle, but something felt wrong. What's more haunting than Sara's missing personal items is the teddy bear, a keepsake from her daughter's birth. More unsettling was what remained untouched. Sara had over $1,000 in cash the night she vanished, yet she left behind essential personal items, her toothbrush, hairbrush, and makeup brushes. However, a binder was missing, containing legal documents and records of Joseph Merlin Mayton's criminal history dating back to 2000. In cases like this, where a woman goes missing, statistics show that 82% of the time, it's someone close, often a current or former partner. Sara's ex, Joseph, has a history of abuse and control. His past interactions with her involved emotional and physical manipulation. As investigators dig deeper, his violent past raises chilling questions. Could his history be linked to Sara's disappearance? As days went by with no sign of Sara, her sister Michelle uncovered crucial information from Sara's iCloud account. Could this timeline hold the key to solving the mystery? Amid the uncertainty, one person refused to let Sara's story fade, her sister, Michelle Crystal Tullis. Sara is not just a missing person. She's my sister. I won't stop searching until we find her. I just know that I'm going to track down whoever hurt her. Michelle spearheaded awareness campaigns, organized vigils, and collaborated with organizations like Missing People in America to keep Sara's case in the public eye. Despite the lack of immediate leads, she refused to let the case go cold, reaching out to local media, true crime forums, and law enforcement to push for continued efforts in finding Sara. Sara was a free spirit, someone who truly believed everything was sunshine and rainbows. She always saw the best in people, even when they didn't deserve it. But someone took her away from us, and I won't stop until we get answers. Michelle Tullis isn't just fighting to find her missing sister, Sara. She's also battling for custody of her 6-year-old niece, Cora Dahlia Mayton. Cora is currently in the care of Joseph Merlin Mayton, the very man Michelle suspects may be involved in Sara's disappearance. Despite her efforts, Michelle's custody case was dismissed and she was ordered to pay attorney fees. but her fight continues. Michelle continues to raise concerns about Joseph's unstable living conditions, including multiple evictions. Determined to protect Cora, Michelle remains vocal about her mission. Cora deserves a life free from fear. I won't stop until she's safe. As days turned into weeks, Michelle's determination never wavered. Through social media campaigns, organized search parties, and countless sleepless nights, she remains Sara's loudest voice, demanding the truth, demanding justice, and refusing to give up hope. But the search doesn't end here. Michelle needs your help to continue the fight. Will you join her in uncovering the truth? The Reddit community rallied together, distributing flyers and sharing Sara's story on social media platforms, amplifying the search efforts. In times like these, we must stand united. Sara is one of our own, and we won't rest until she's found. Despite exhaustive efforts, the investigation faced numerous challenges. Leads turned cold and misinformation spread, complicating the search for truth. Speculations ranged from foul play to voluntary disappearance, but without concrete evidence, these remained theories. As time passed, hope intertwined with heartache. The community continued to honor Sara's memory, holding on to the possibility of her return. Authorities urge anyone with information to come forward. Even the smallest detail could be the key to unraveling this mystery. If you're out there, Sara, we're waiting for you. And to anyone who knows something, please speak up. Our family needs closure. Join us in keeping Sara's story alive. Share this video, spread the word, and let's bring her home.